What's up, y'all? What's going on? Let me see. Anyway, I said what's up. Today, man, I don't know where I was in my life when this guy's name's Kendrick Johnson. Uh about 7 years ago, what? He was found, check this out. He was found rolled up in high school, right? He was found rolled up in a gym mat. They say it was an accident that he was rolled up inside a gym mat. They say he was reaching for some gym shoes in a gym mat, inside of a gym mat, and got stuck. I say we better check this shit out, because if you roll up anything, the hole in the middle is gonna be this big. You know what I'm saying? No human body can fit inside no damn gym mat. They say the autopsy showed that he was beat severely. They say his parents suspected that it was foul play, meaning somebody at the damn school then beat this little boy to death, and then rolled him up in a mat and stood the mat upside it down vertically. Stood it up vertically. They say that a former FBI agent's children went to this school. They say these two boys that's of Caucasian tried to send out emails to do some witness tampering, they say. So that means everything is alleged in this whole video. So let's play this video. True. One of the videos.
Into the death of Kendrick Johnson, specifically what school surveillance video can tell us about how he died and what's missing from it. Again, here's Victor Blackwell.
CNN has hired Grant Fredericks and his team at Forensic Video Solutions to analyze the hundreds of hours of surveillance from Lowndes High School. Although he does not believe that jumpy video is the result of editing, he says there are some other major problems.
Those files are not original files. They're not something that an investigator should rely on for the truth of the video. They've been altered in a number of ways, primarily in image quality, and likely in dropped information loss. There are also a number of files that are corrupted because they've not been processed correctly and they're not playable. So I can't say why they were done that way, but they were not done correctly and they were not done thoroughly. So we're missing information.
Frederick says that's likely due to how investigators acquired the surveillance video.
Right now, what they've done is they have left it up to the school district to define what it is they want to provide the police. And I think that probably is a mistake.
According to Lowndes County Sheriff's Office incident reports, a detective watched a portion of the surveillance video the day Kendrick Johnson was found. Then he asked the school board's information technology worker for a copy of the surveillance video for the entire wing of the school with the old gym for the last 48 hours. 5 days later, that IT worker provided a hard drive, and according to the incident report, the detective verified it contained the requested surveillance video.
So the investigator's responsibility is to acquire the entire digital video recording system and then have their staff define what they want to obtain. You don't want somebody who might be party to the responsibility to make the decision as to what they provide the police.
And after hours of analysis, Fredericks questions whether Lowndes County Schools provided all of the surveillance video from the old gym to investigators.
There is a whole of time where none of the cameras provide any record that I've been provided.
Fredericks has all the camera angles and all the video released by the Lowndes County Sheriff's Office.
There are 4 cameras in the gym that records motion from when the lights turn on in the morning until when the lights are turned off at night, except for the area of interest.
The moments before Kendrick Johnson enters the gym. Look at what happens to the recordings from these 4 cameras in the gym. The time is recorded with the video. The first camera captures images from the start of the day until 12:04 p.m. Then, nothing. It picks up again at 1:09 p.m. There's consistent surveillance from the second camera until 11:05 a.m. Then it stops and picks up again more than 2 hours later at 1:15 p.m. The third camera also drops at 11:05 a.m. It picks up again at 1:16 p.m. And from the final camera, there's surveillance until 12:04 p.m., no recording for more than an hour, then it picks up again at 1:09 p.m.
I would absolutely expect there to be some record of that activity, and we don't have any here.
Here's why Fredericks would have expected the motion-activated system to record during that time. During that hour and 5 minutes, several students are seen walking into and out of the old gym from the surveillance camera just outside the gym door. We count 7 male students, and 3 of them walk into the gym within 3 minutes prior to Kendrick Johnson walking in.
I can't tell you whether there was no information recorded in the digital video system, or whether somebody made an error and didn't capture it, or whether somebody just didn't provide it.
When surveillance in the gym resumes at 1:09, we see just these few frames of Kendrick Johnson running in the gym. Here's that moment from all of the cameras in the gym, although there's a record from only 2, and the camera just outside the door. Notice, the hall camera timestamp appears to be 10 minutes behind, and there's no confirmation either time matches the exact time of day. It is the last time his image is captured on video. For the next hour, there are multiple gaps in the video surveillance in the gym.
And that is crucial. It's a really important time.
Well, it really is the only option to answer the question, really what happened.
And there's no video showing the initial discovery of a body in the gym. The next time we see Kendrick Johnson is the following day, when he's being wheeled out of the gym in a body bag.
Do you believe it's a coincidence that that time period in the gym is missing?
Oh boy. Investigators are always suspicious and should be suspicious. And it's suspicious that that time period is not there. So yes, I would be suspicious. And until I have the digital video system in my hand, until I can say, or an investigator can say, everything is intact, this was what's recorded, I would still be highly suspicious of this.
So after fighting for months on the city street corner and in the county courthouse to get the surveillance video, Kendrick Johnson's parents still do not know who was in the gym before Kendrick ran in, nor who, if anyone, was there or what happened in those moments after.
Victor Blackwell joins us now. So what's the school district and the sheriff's department saying?
Well, Anderson, we sent a long list of questions to both an attorney for the sheriff's office and an attorney for the Lowndes County School District. Well, we have not...
All right, y'all. We see how they go right there now. Let's check out who they had on the suspicion. Hold on for a minute. Man, y'all bear with me, y'all. I gotta get to my watch later list. We're gonna do it virtually. Scroll down. Y'all hold that thought and tell me what y'all think so far about them missing time frames, which is damn near. Nah, ain't no damn near. That shit is impossible. So instead of the police going and get the video, the whole damn drive, they leave it up to the school to deliver them what they wanted to deliver them. And just like every other video we see, when shit like this happen, it's always missing parts of the video. So that means the IT guy that they left put in charge of so what you think the school board, what you think the school, if they was to see a murder happening on video, and then they IT guy is responsible for delivering the video, what y'all think they would do? Everything is alleged. But common sense will tell you that's why that footage was chopped up and missing the crucial parts and was so damn conflicting it's just damn near just telling you exactly what happened. You see the guy that he asked the question to, he like, oh boy, you really want me to answer that? He really was trying to say, I'm gonna tell you straight up, yeah, they hiding something. They cut this footage up because they seen a murder happen in the gym. Now let me show you the suspects. Not suspects, but they remember these two white boys. They daddy was a FBI agent at the time. And the story gets a whole lot deeper, y'all. They just reopened this case, but this is from like 6-7 years ago when it happened. So let's check out the...
Two sons of an FBI agent are describing raids on their residences in recent weeks in connection with an investigation into the death of a Valdosta high school student found rolled up in a gym mat. And their mother says they have not spoken to prosecutors, police, or the grand jury. But now they've talked to Channel 2 investigator reporter Mark Winnie. Mark live in DeKalb County with excerpts from those interviews that are new since 5. Mark.
That's right. We are live outside the Atlanta field office of the FBI. We are told that is where the father of Brian and Brandon Bell was assigned, though we worked out of Valdosta. But it was another federal agency that apparently showed up at his son's residences recently.
This is where they knocked the morning of around 5 a.m. You can see the scuff marks from the shoes as the U.S. Marshals knocked.
I was laying in bed. I got a bang on my door.
Tactical gear?
Yes, sir, to the nth degree.
It was just like, it's about the Kendrick Johnson case, ongoing Kendrick Johnson investigation.
Brandon Bell says what he and brother Brian Bell woke up to in 2 different rental places July 21st was worse than a bad dream. Deputy U.S. Marshal serving search warrants in connection with the mysterious death of Kendrick Johnson at Lowndes High School in 2013.
I was just really shocked.
I broke down and cried.
I really had no reason in my head why they would be here.
It just keeps on getting worse.
One might imagine Kendrick Johnson's mom feels like she's in a nightmare that won't end.
Kendrick gives me strength. You know, he was our baby. He was my son.
The Lowndes County Sheriff says after a thorough investigation, his office agrees with the state medical examiner that Johnson's death was an accident due to positional asphyxia, that he wedged himself in a rolled-up gym mat trying to reach a shoe and could not get out.
I would imagine practically every one of your viewers sat scratching their head.
And a lawsuit by Johnson's parents alleges a group including the Bell brothers, sons of an FBI agent, violently assaulted their son, leading to his death.
My only angle is to find justice for my son.
But the Bell civil attorneys, Patrick O'Connor and Bryce Ladson, say the July 21st search warrants sought text messages, emails, and the like relevant to alleged witness tampering and obstruction of justice.
Is it possible you were involved in any witness tampering or obstruction?
No, sir, in no possible way whatsoever.
Have you obstructed justice in any way?
No.
Have you tampered with any witnesses, tried to influence anybody, tried to stop somebody from talking in the Kendrick Johnson investigation?
No.
Where our viewers can look in your eyes. Did you have anything to do with the death of Kendrick Johnson?
No, sir. Nor me or my family had anything to do with his death.
Both Bells maintain they have rock-solid alibis.
Where were you?
I was in class.
Videos, pictures, and theories abound online about what happened, some involving school surveillance video. We talked to Brandon Bell about his appearance.
I was changing clothes before I had to leave for the wrestling tournament that we were going to. And I went in there to check my weight the first time. I changed, and then the shirt that was assumed to have blood on it that they had circled and said blood, it actually said RLX. It's a type of polo.
How does it feel to get your side down?
Great. Because I finally, we've just been sitting here. Not just letting everybody else talk. You know, it's our time to talk.
Now, a March 2013 document in the file suggests an attorney told the sheriff's office that after consulting with the father of Brian and Brandon Bell, he advised them not to make a statement.
I know damn well he advised them not to make no statement. So you can go on with that shit right there. They always trying to cover some shit up, man. Okay, now, so where we at right now? Okay, we already seen. The first thing we got is the chopped up video footage. They just got rid of the whole incident on camera. So remember, video chopped up. They left the room of the two. They left the school to deliver what they wanted to deliver. 3, the only suspects that ever came up, they daddy just so happened to be a FBI agent. Okay, now we get into, they said that it's suspect that these 2 boys sent emails out trying to cover up, tell people to cover up the crime. Let me see, can I find that? Y'all just hold on for a minute. Take a ride with your boy. We're going to do a virtual investigation. So let me see, can I find that? Just hold on. I got them t-shirts in, y'all, so I left a community post. Anybody interested in buying one and supporting our family, it's a community post, so just send me your address and your YouTube name, truresultsfanmail @gmail. Damn, I got too many damn watch later videos. I'm gonna have to go figure that out, clean this shit out. All right, let me see. All right, let's check out. Okay, remember, he didn't, but that's the bullshit they be wanting to try to tell nigga. Black boys got common sense. And ain't nobody better. You can't even fit up in that, damn rolled up nothing for no damn tennis shoe and get stuck. Okay, if that was even possible, let's check this out. Explain to me what would cause you to bleed from asphyxiation. I ain't never seen that. Let's check it out.
The evidence that you're gonna.
He was nice, bright, funny guy.
He was a character.
He was athletic, and he just loved to smile and laugh and have fun. He played football, basketball, and ran track.
What were his dreams?
Play football for the Gators.
A high school student is found in a rolled-up gym mat, dead by classmates. It's ruled an accident, but was it? That's our bold question for our jury. Was the high school gym mat death a murder? Welcome to the HLNTV.com evidence room. I'm here with Joseph Scott Morgan, former death investigator. And all the evidence that you're going to see now, you can see on our website, HLNTV.com/afterdark, if you want to take a closer look. But let's take a look at some of these photos. Let's first give everyone a perspective, and our jury has all these photos as well. A perspective of the gymnasium itself. As you see this whole area, and you can see the gym mats rolled up. It's a blue gym mat that's back there. That is the one that is actually in question. We'll take a closer look right here, and you can see this is the blue gym mat where, in fact, Kendrick Johnson was found. Now we'll take an even closer look so you can see what folks found. And let me start here, Joseph Scott Morgan, with this picture. They say the gym mat was inverted, so it was perpendicular to the ground, right? It's vertically, is the way he's found. His sneakers are there. He's like this. He dies. Does that make any sense to you?
No, it really doesn't, Ben. And then we begin to talk about these things like positional asphyxia that they're bringing in. It's not uncommon to find people in tight spaces that essentially can no longer breathe because they're compromised as a result of being in this particular position. But for a young man that's rather strong to be in a mat like this, that's made out of foam essentially, to be inverted and not be able to tip the thing back over. And what's really strange is that his shoes are off of his feet and they're immediately adjacent to the
I want to show folks the shoes because there's a video clip that we grabbed right here. And if you look down here, you can see that he's wearing these white shoes into the gym. This is a surveillance video. We took a screen grab of that video. So you can see he's wearing white sneakers in there. Now, the allegation is that the entire thing is all about these sneakers, that these sneakers were at the bottom of that gym mat and he was climbing in trying to retrieve them because that's where he kept these sneakers.
Yes.
Does that make sense to you, the fact that the blood is found here at the bottom on these shoes?
Well, let me explain to you what can happen if you're in an inverted position and you're looking at positional asphyxia. It is possible for you to generate blood out of the small vessels in your nose and in your mouth. This is a copious amount of blood, a lot of blood that has come about. And he's also got a very swollen area on the side of his head with underlying trauma. And this is what's so disturbing about this. And my question is, I think these mats are not terribly heavy. Why not just turn the mat on its side and get to the shoe that way, as opposed to climbing down into things?
Yeah, that's what would make sense. And take a closer look at that shoe. There is a second shoe that matches that one that was found in front of these mats. Remember, this mat is over here where Kendrick is. This one is found here. We'll take a closer look at that shoe, and you can see it matches the other one, but obviously this one not covered with blood. We've got some more photos to show everyone. And by the way, these shoes I found were the ones that he wore to play basketball, because we've got his basketball position picture here.
And now,
all right. That is some bullshit right there, man. Hell nah. Man, god damn, start that old weak ass shit. Fuck. Damn, man. My bad, y'all. Damn, I'm gonna have the same old shit about this motherfucking ports. What the fuck I was doing? Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's too much damn blood for that. You know what I'm saying? Somebody to beat him to death, man. I mean, this is just like, I'm finna, yup, they just reopened the case, but I'm gonna reopen that motherfucker myself. Give me something to do. But, let me, hold on for a minute. All right, so we got this recap. We got him dead, rolled up inside of a damn foam-ass mat that don't even weigh much. Let's just assume he had common sense, which I know he did. But remember, he black. Black people ain't fit to go jive up inside no goddamn mat for no damn shoes. Well, who would throw their shoes inside of a mat any damn way? Right? That's bullshit. And he could just, the mat don't ain't weigh that much. It's a foam ass mat. Who gonna dive in it? But you could just tip the motherfucker over and get your shoe. But ain't no black person fit to throw their shoes inside no damn mat. Number two, the surveillance footage, chopped up, remix, took the whole goddamn murder. Everything is alleged. There ain't no court date yet, so you have to say that shit. But yeah, I'm gonna say that once for the whole video again. Yeah, the footage chopped up. They got rid of the motherfucking murder on tape. Number three, the prime suspects, dad is an FBI agent. Number four, the school left the investigators left the IT guy of the school. Now school know they finna get their ass sued to death, possibly put out of business. So they man is the one that turned over what he wanted to turn over to the fucking investigators, with everything missing that's important. He done chopped this shit up and gave them what they wanted to see. All right, now we get to these emails that they talking about, these white boys trying to cover up the crime and send out email. Let me see, can I find that shit? Hold on for a minute, y'all. It ain't hard, but it's fair. Y'all keep supporting True Results channel. Oh, for everybody that seen the video last night, yeah, y'all ain't got to worry about me. Yeah, on to the next one as usual. But I'm saying, motherfucker, better stop saying my name over there. That's it, dog. Y'all ain't got to worry about me speaking on that shit again. Let him do what he do. All right, now we probably looking for the emails. Hold on, I can't see no title. I'm gonna have to blow this up, y'all. Hold on one second. Let me see. All right, email. So that's the picture with him. All right. Email. Picture with him. Damn, I just had the motherfucker. Okay, there'll probably be something about the email. Let's check this out.
Kendrick Johnson was found dead in a rolled-up gym mat at his high school. Originally ruled accidental. The parents are very upset. They believe that their son was murdered. So now feds took over the investigation. But now the latest development we're getting is that there was an email tip sent to the sheriff's office saying and implicating certain individuals. The sheriff's office, which ruled this an accident, now following up on that the next day, issuing subpoenas, and it seems like this investigation moving forward. Joey Jackson, Mike Brooks with me, and Jane Velez Mitchell, host of Jane Velez Mitchell, joins us now. Jane, it seems from where I'm sitting, this is a big development in trying to get to the bottom of what happened here.
Absolutely, Vinny. And I think it's great that with alacrity, investigators interviewed two of the four individuals named in this anonymous email tip. I'd like to see them go further. First of all, I'd like to know, where were they at the time of Kendrick Johnson's death? So that's number one. Also, if you're looking at the poor individual, the victim there in the rolled-up gym mat, there's clothing, there's a lot of material around there. What about their DNA, their fingerprints? Is there any matchup between those two?
Look at that damn hole. Who in their fucking right mind? That little bit ass hole, man. These folks see, man, the story gets deeper, y'all.
So I think that there's a lot of work still to be done. I'm also curious, I heard the report that 100 people were interviewed in the wake of this, and I want to know, were those two individuals or the four individuals named in the anonymous tip amongst those 100 individuals originally interviewed? And of course, the biggest question, who sent the anonymous tip? Is this person possibly the one who's actually involved and wants to throw police off as we get closer to a possible resolution with the feds getting involved and a grand jury convening to hear this? Is this possibly an effort to send them in the wrong direction? So it really...
All right. That's enough for you talking. You know, you just, yeah. All right, so did y'all see that little bitty ass motherfucking hole, man? This is a whole fucking murder, man. This shit is a whole, but then y'all check it out. I'm just doing this a little quickly, but not really quickly, but we doing this together. But I told y'all the story gets deeper, right? Now, if that wasn't enough to kill him, roll him up in the goddamn mat at school. Cover up the whole motherfucking from the surveillance footage to everything. And the suspect dad is an FBI agent. The sus, yeah, both of them. Yeah, their dad is an FBI agent. And they got motherfucking cover stories already. And somebody sent an email and say, yep, they did it. Now, if that ain't enough, how about it took, like I told y'all, this shit happened 7 years ago, but it just got reopened a couple of days ago because of the parents couldn't let it go. So they won the fight to get his body exhumed for another autopsy. Guess what? All his organs was gone. They had motherfucking crumbled up nude. I'm gonna show y'all. Hold on for a minute. Man, this shit fucked up. So that organ donor shit, I think this one here is for, well, now, everybody, they be stealing their organs and shit. Now I'm starting to believe, because it's black market, it's billions and billions of dollars. So you would think your loved one would be buried with all their organs intact, put back inside their body, only to find out everybody ain't winning the fight to get their loved one's body exhumed. But I'm guaranteed, I ain't even gonna talk about it. That's some sickness shit, but hold on for a minute. Let me go back up here. Bear with me. Let me see. Organs. Shit. Yeah. Hold on, y'all. Here I come. Get this shit out. I'm gonna have it together next time in order, so I don't have to do all this shit. I got 2 minutes down. Just hold on. Let me see. All right, here we go right here. All right. I think this is it right here. Let's see.
Information, some disturbing new evidence, photos and videos that only raise more questions. And we do want to warn you, some of the video you're about to see is graphic, difficult to watch. Here's Victor's report.
It's the only video shot inside the Lowndes High School gym the day 17-year-old Kendrick Johnson was found dead, and with his parents' approval, we're showing it for the first time. Lowndes County, Georgia investigators say Kendrick's death was a tragic accident, that he climbed onto these rolled gym mats to reach for this shoe at the center of one mat, slipped, got stuck upside down, and died. County officials say the blood in this photo spilled after Kendrick's heart had stopped pumping hours after he had died. But Kendrick's parents say the photo and the video show something else.
There's enough evidence to show that Kendrick was murdered.
CNN has exclusively obtained the 15-minute video and nearly 700 photos of the scene taken by Lowndes County investigators. And for the first time, Kendrick's parents, Kenneth and Jacqueline Johnson, are ready to look at them, including these pictures of orange and black gym shoes investigators found just yards from Kendrick's body.
Did these shoes belong to Kendrick?
No.
When you look at these shoes that were at the scene, what stands out to you?
The blood on the shoe.
But investigators say tests show the stains are something other than blood, so the shoes were not collected as potential evidence.
I don't understand why.
CNN took the photos to independent private investigator and former FBI Special Agent Harold Kopis.
If you were on this scene, would this have been something you would have left?
No. Bag and tag.
There's no indication investigators ever even looked for the owner of the shoes or this hooded sweatshirt found a few feet from Kendrick's body.
And if you look real close, there's something on this particular cuff. And then the question is, was it blood? Did you test it?
According to the crime lab report, no.
They knew something happened in that gym, and they don't want it to come out.
For the Johnsons, there's no stronger indicator than this photo. It's of what appears to be blood dripping down a wall. Here's what Lowndes County Lieutenant Stride Jones told CNN about that wall in May.
And we tested it, and it was blood. And we did DNA testing, and it was not the blood of Kendrick Johnson.
If it wasn't Kendrick blood, whose blood was it?
Did you ever find out who it was or any involvement?
No, as of now, we haven't, no. But it doesn't appear to be related to our crime in any way.
What do you think about the decision not to test it further?
You can't explain it. If you're running the crime scene, then you're going to say that's potential evidence. Obviously, we're going to check this out and find out who does it belong to.
This is an athletic gym. I mean, obviously, this is where they conduct various athletic classes and instructions at.
A kid couldn't have scraped their knee or arm or something and got that much blood on the wall.
There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 impacts.
The opinion of our crime scene personnel, after looking at it closely, the blood appeared as it had been there for an extended period of time. It didn't appear to be very fresh.
Shut your ass up. So now, yeah, that's all. Now it's still being covered up. Man, that's not what I wanted to show you. I was trying to get to these organs, so god damn it, let me get it done. All right, damn, okay, I found a quicker way. Let me see. Now that was it. Okay, here we go. I just found me a quicker way, though, so I don't have to go through that no more. Put this on a big screen so y'all can see it.
It's the second time Jacqueline Johnson cried next to her son Kendrick's grave. The first time he was being lowered into the ground. This time he's being pulled out of it.
Did you ever expect you'd have to exhume his body?
No, I didn't expect to have to bury his body.
In June, Kendrick's body was sent to Florida. The Johnsons hired Dr. Bill Anderson to conduct an independent second autopsy. In that autopsy, Anderson told the Johnsons he found evidence that Kendrick died as the result of a blow to the neck and not accidental asphyxia after slipping into a rolled gym mat at school, as investigators in Georgia had said. But what Dr. Anderson did not find shocked them.
When we got the body for the second autopsy, that organs, the heart, lungs, liver, etc., were not with the body.
The brain?
Brain, they were all absent.
Every organ from the top of Kendrick's head to his pelvis gone, and his family had no idea.
We have been let down again. And when we buried Kendrick, we thought we was burying Kendrick, not half of Kendrick.
I'm not sure at this point who did not return the organs to the body, but I know when we got the body, the organs were not there.
So, CNN contacted the two entities that had custody of Kendrick's body and access to his organs: the Georgia Bureau of Investigation, which conducted the first autopsy in January, and Harrington Funeral Home, which the Johnsons chose to embalm and prepare Kendrick's body for burial days later. A spokeswoman for the state tells CNN after its autopsy, the organs were placed in Johnson's body, the body was closed, then the body was released to the funeral home. State investigators say it's their normal practice, but what happened after his body arrived at the funeral home was anything but normal.
What was in the place of the organs?
Newspaper.
Newspaper. Dr. Anderson showed me the pictures of Kendrick's body he'd taken during the second autopsy.
It's a Black Friday ad, JCPenney ad.
Yes.
Stuck him in the newspaper in like he was a garbage can inside his body. Unbelievable.
I'd imagine that that's a different kind of pain.
Yep.
Why do you think that there would be newspaper stuffed in your child?
I never heard of that before. Never.
Neither had the founder of a National Embalming Academy contacted by CNN, who said it's not consistent with the standards of care in the industry. Nor had the president of the National Association of Medical Examiners, who told CNN he's never heard of this practice.
Why would the funeral home discard his organs and stuff them with newspaper?
The question is, why did he tell us?
So what exactly did the Harrington Funeral Home do with Kendrick's organs? And why was he stuffed with old newspaper? We went to their office to find out, but their response to us? No comment. However, in a letter to the Johnsons' attorney, Harrington Funeral Home owner Antonio Harrington denies he received Kendrick's organs. He writes in part, his internal organs were destroyed through natural process and henceforth were discarded before the body was sent back to Valdosta. It's another disappointing answer for parents determined to know what happened to their son before and now after his death. And they admit they're struggling.
Unbearable, just about. Only thing that wakes you up in the morning is just to keep pushing.
Victor Blackwell joins us now. This is an unbelievable newspaper inside this young man's body. I understand there's an investigation into where Kendrick Johnson's organs went and why. What do we know about it?
Anderson, we contacted the Georgia Secretary of State's office because they issued licenses to funeral homes. We wanted to check on the history of Harrington Funeral Home. And when we told them why we were calling, they decided that they too wanted to know where are Kendrick Johnson's organs, and they wanted to know more about this process, this practice of stuffing bodies with newspapers, something that they'd never heard of either.
How was the family's autopsy doctor able to determine the cause of death then?
Yeah, I asked him, if the organs aren't there, how can you determine how Kendrick died? Well, he says that essentially blunt force trauma was not in the organs, it was in the right side jaw, which was actually noted as bruised during the paramedics report on the day he was found. He dissected the jaw, which had not been dissected in the first autopsy, found bleeding under the skin. He dissected the left side as well, did not find the bleeding, and he concluded that that bruising indicated, also with the bleeding, that there was blunt force trauma, that Kendrick took that blow to the neck.
You know, Victor, one thing I hadn't noticed, and actually a viewer who works in gyms noticed and tweeted me about this the other day, was that it looks like all the mats are rolled really tightly, except for the one that Kendrick was found in. That seems to have had a large opening.
That what the hell I said. Yeah, man. Let me get this back over here, man. So, they all have it, man, you know, interactive investigation we doing together, man. Yeah, that's exactly what I said. The last thing he said, I'm like, man, I ain't no motherfucking black boy finna jump in no little bit asshole, try to get no damn tennis shoe. First of all, he is not gonna throw his tennis shoe inside no hole way the fuck down there. He just throw them on the ground. And all that damn blood and shit and all this cover up ass shit now, after all that trauma that his parents had to go through, his organs missing stuff with newspaper, really? See, I used to be hearing that people be like, you know, they be killing people and shit, like with Kanika Jenkins and stuff like that at the hotel. I'm like, damn, it don't make no sense. So I guess they put her in the freezer to preserve her organs until the medical examiners get there. But check it out though. Do y'all think it was the funeral home? First of all, don't forget he was killed inside the gym. So yeah, we ain't got our eyes out them two prime suspects. I mean that looked like it was done by somebody that had backing and shit. I mean, black people kill each other. It's sad, but they don't do that shit like that. We already know where that come from. But as far as these organs, since I'm gonna have to go back and pay attention now, because I used to be like, there be so much shit going on. People been telling me this shit is really happening. Like people come up missing, and it's all for the big money, billion dollar industry of black market organs. But in order for organs to be of any value, they would have to be taken and preserved from a fresh body, right? By the time a body makes it to a funeral home, I don't know. I'm gonna have to investigate. Y'all let me know what y'all think, because it had obviously, in order for them to be of any use to anybody else, they would have to be taken immediately and put on ice or whatever they do with them. But I don't know. Maybe they're fresh enough when they get to the funeral home. We know it's somewhere in between the medical examiner's office. Whoever picks up the body and takes it to the medical examiner's office, whoever does the autopsy, and the funeral home. There's ain't no in between that. So it's one of y'all that's hooked up. So or maybe it's both. I'm not sure, but yeah, y'all take it easy though, man. You know, true, man. We coming like his name is Kendrick Johnson. For anybody, I'm gonna drop a couple of links. The case has been reopened a couple of days ago, or maybe 3-4 days ago. So it may be 7 years old, but his mom and his daddy, they really on it now though. So yeah, and let me tell y'all this before I go. Since the prime suspect daddy was the FBI, they say everything that ain't been tested been sent to the FBI. So they got a lot of questions with all these people saying what should have been done, but what haven't been done. So yeah, the prime suspect daddy was the FBI. So that would explain why ain't shit been tested, why they left shit. Cover-up started immediately. Yeah, so the case reopened, I'm on it. But y'all still don't forget, pay attention to George Floyd and what's going on about that. I'm really gonna be covering that, but they already boarded up the courthouse, and everything they doing right now is PR. Trying to control the narrative. So the trial begins on the 29th. Right now they're in the middle of picking a jury. So y'all can pay attention, keep your eyes and ears open, y'all. So until then, y'all stay true.